PJ, I want to start with you tonight. Obviously, 3 out of 6 on three, and Coach mentioned the other day that he's kind of, or it's been a few games ago now, but he's kind of kept. He believes in the baseball card. What's on the back of your baseball card? Your stats for your career shooting, and he wanted you to keep on shooting. I thought you had a few really key threes in the first half to kind of give y'all control. And can you just kind of speak to your game tonight, coming off the bench? I thought you and Garrett had a huge impact on this game off the bench tonight.
So the guys started off fine. We just wanted, me and G just came in and tried to give us a spark off the bench. Guys were making the right plays, and I was so happy to receive the good passes, and I was able to knock the shots down.
Garrett, I've watched I've watched them play several times. I know that, and I appreciate. I would have corrected that.
I'm sorry.
Carter. I have seen them play several times, and you all treated their press like it wasn't any big deal, and for the most part, it wasn't. Is that just a matter of being composed?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a mixture of things. They've clearly had a good press all year, but I mean, with me, PJ, JP back there, we've all played point guard at some point in our lives, and I just feel like teams are gonna have a tough time pressing three guards, and two they're always in together. So,
PJ, did you at any point in the game? I think they went to 3 or 4 different presses. At what point did, in your mind, when they were trying different things, did you feel like that was sort of a chess match win for Furman, and the fact that it was kind of demoralizing them, that everything they tried didn't seem to work?
Well, we just credit the coach. He prepped us good, having different press breakers, and it was just hard for them to seem to get us to turn the ball over. We stayed composed and made the right play every time.
Carter, I'll ask you this first, but y'all both can answer. It's often said about this team having so many different parts, but I think what the thing is about this team is so many guys can do so many different things. Alex was a rare game where he didn't hit a 3 last game, but he had a double-double. Carter, you didn't have your best offensive game last time, but you have 4 steals. Tonight you get 7 assists, and without scoring per se, just 7 assists against a team like that, against press like that, kind of speaks for itself. Can you just – what's it like to be on a team where so many different people can do so many different things well?
I mean, I think it's just game to game, figuring out how teams are playing you, playing everybody. So it's kind of just like finding the opportunity and doing what we need somebody to So I see what I need to do out there and just filling that void. So.
Yeah, same thing. We got great players on the roster, so everybody it's not gonna always have a great game. So we just gotta whoever's hot or whoever's doing well, just keep feeding them and go from there.
I don't care how much self-confidence. When you play a team that has the nation's longest winning streak, I mean, this game never looked like the team reputed to be the best team, was it? I mean, not from the opening tap. It looked like the team trying to upset somebody was Samford. And I think it's sort of amazing with all that you all have gone through to be not just saying we're good, but confident. You played a very confident game, and you didn't take a back seat at all to that big winning streak. Did you ever feel like they had one?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Obviously, they've been playing well recently, but I think they haven't played anybody that just had good enough guards to just stay composed and not try to force things in the press. And I think we handled the pressure well, and that's why we ended up getting the win.
A lot can be made of the crowd, and I think that played into it. How much? I think it affects maybe more the defensive end of the floor, maybe more so than the offensive end. How much did the crowd play into how you got started tonight defensively?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's important just having people out here just loud and knowing when we go on a run, they're gonna kind of feed that. I think there was a time in the first half, Will hit a three, and like it got real loud in there. And then we're on defense, and you just feel that energy just kind of like feeds to the court. So it's important.
Y'all are both guards, so this might be a kind of a different question because he plays a different position. But Marcus has just come in and picked up where he left off, and what's that meant to the team, and how happy are you guys for him after that long break? And it seemed like there in January he was warming up with you guys, but still not playing, and it just, he's just obviously the coaches knew what they were doing when they did put him back in because he hasn't missed a beat. It seems like.
Marcus is probably the hardest worker on our team, and so through rehab, he just attacked it hard, and then coming back, he wanted to be fully, feeling good for conference and everything. So, we knew bringing him back would just add another dimension to our team. So, I'm just happy to have him back.
The stretch that began with Western Carolina, it was quite easy to see at the end of this 3 games, either Furman's going to be right at the top again or right where they are right now, or really struggling for tournament seeding. Well, you're almost there. You got to go to Wofford, but it's almost like you've run the gauntlet at just the time you needed to. Is that? I thought with 3 people out that it looked like maybe the team's growth was stunted a little bit. That all of the things that get worked out early in the season, it took a little bit while longer, but they look worked out now. And was that obvious to you when the team was down? Did you realize it was going to come, or were you a little scared about that?
Are you saying was I nervous that?
After the Anderson and then 2 more, we're all sitting out there, but they're hurt. They're hurt.
Yeah.
But still, winning solves a lot.
Yeah. I think during that stretch we just learned trying to figure out our roles, and then playing without 2 key guys. I feel like that helped us, and then adding them just added another dimension to our game that we haven't seen all year because we've been hurt mostly. So I think that stretch really helped us.
So you think that the absence was really, it wasn't a matter of having to play catch up.
Mm-hmm.
It was a matter of being better. It never hurt a thing. It just made everything work better when everybody came back.
Yes, I agree.
Carter, in a game like this, everybody wants to play fast. That's the fun of basketball, right? How hard is it to stay composed in a situation to where you're playing a team that wants you to go fast?
Yeah, I think it's just important picking spots. I had 2 there ready to start the second half where I kind of forced it, but yeah, they're gonna. The way they play defense, there's gonna be opportunities that are presented, and I think it's just taking advantage of them, but not trying to force them. Let them come.
Great job, guys. Thanks, guys.